Not only should we be completely disgusted by the idea that a mother, I just had a daughter, that a mother would sit down and watch various tapes of her daughter having sex with a boyfriend out of wedlock and then say, let's sell this tape. This is the best one. You look the best in this tape. This will make you the most famous. Not only is that disgusting, but then that her plan worked. Kim Kardashian is a billionaire today. And she's, by the way, still selling sex. I now hold the opinion that Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. And I'm not going to edit this opinion. Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. Her mother is a pimp. Worse than a prostitute, Kim Kardashian is a corpse. She's a body without a soul.
Balenciagas on my feet, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. I got these pointers, neck and wrist, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. I'm always fresher than the rest, stay. Oh boy, fresh. Balenciagas on my feet, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. I got these pointers, neck and wrist, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. I'm always fresher than the rest, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. Since '96, I'm in. Welcome to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get. And we are back with another episode. Oh boy. Whew. Hey, somewhat got my voice back. Somewhat. I got the Rona. Y'all didn't catch the last video. I got the Rona. Alright, so tonight's video is a doozy. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you go ahead and lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It stays lit over here at all times. Tonight, we are going to be going over Ray J exposing Kim Kardashian and her mother, Kris. This was something expected, known, but Ray, I give it up to you. You showed receipt. It's about time. You've been going through this for quite some time. You've been talking about it for quite some time, and you finally took the time to say, "Look," and you did it, and you did it well. And I am going to actually. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So tonight, as you guys probably saw, the way this video started off is with Candace Owen actually going off on the Kardashian. And we should leave it at that. All right. We're gonna go ahead and jump back off into little Miss Candace Owens. And we're gonna do nice little reaction to it. Nice little reaction to it. Nice little reaction. Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna do a nice little reaction to it. All right. So, again, don't mind me. I tested positive for the Rona. I got over the majority of it Saturday, but what can I say? What can I say? You know what? Should I do something? Okay, Google, turn living room ceiling lights red. Gonna change it up. Okay, Google, turn living room lights red. Yes, sir. That's how we gonna do it today. That's how we gonna do it today. All right. Let's go ahead and get. Let's go, Cam.
Talk about Kim Kardashian because this story just keeps getting darker. And I actually can't believe the information that has been exposed about her. If you don't know who Kim Kardashian is, bless you. Honestly, I don't know how you could potentially not know who she is. She is essentially um, forced upon us by the mainstream media. I feel as though every other article pertains to the Kardashian sisters. And I'm going to tell you how she arrived on the scene. If you already know the story, bear with me. But I'm sure many of my listeners, bless them, do not. Kim Kardashian had a boyfriend. He was at that time, he still is a rapper and an entertainer. He goes by the name of Ray J. She was dating her boyfriend, okay? And they decided to record themselves having sex. Now, this was a personal tape meant just for both of them. And eventually, this tape got leaked.
So for the younger class, what you guys don't realize is about 20. Well, they didn't even know about. So 20 years ago, there was this big buzz about this sex tape coming out, and it was Kim Kardashian. So this is when Kim Kardashian was still relatively new to the scene. Ray J was at his peak. We had songs like One Wish, and this is where everything was really where his career really started to jump off. And well, Kim Kardashian at this time, Kim Kardashian had went through the porn circuit. Yes, the porn circuit. Um, she was jumping from different various men, basically trying to get put herself in position to become something or someone, and then happened to run across Ray J. And yeah, the tape happened, but you gonna hear
Right? So Kim Kardashian had a show that was coming out, and eventually this tape got leaked, and her and Ray J had split up. Every implication on the show, which tracked her finding out that this tape was going to come out, uh, indicated to the masses that her ex boyfriend, Ray J, leaked it. And she was horrified by it. She cried for years, episode after episode, about how this could possibly be happening to her. And if you were watching the show, as I was when I was younger, you were sympathetic to her. You actually thought to yourself, this is a horrible situation. I mean, she has a right to have sex with her boyfriend, and nobody would want to know that something that was personal to you was then released to the public, and now people are watching her, so you felt sympathetic to her, right? Well, recently, and now this is some 20 years later, I believe, 20 years later, Ray J is watching an episode of her new show, and she again reintroduces the narrative of her as a victim of the sex tape that got released. And Ray J, who is now much older and has a daughter who is able to watch this show and understand that her father potentially did something awful to make a little bit of money, gets very angry. And he begins going on a rant saying, that is not what happened. Actually, Kim Kardashian and I decided to release a sex tape so that she would get publicity and so that it would help her become famous. Wow. That is a shocking allegation, right? This is, again, a woman who is put into our faces every single day by the mainstream media. We view her as a victim. Okay, yeah, she got fame in a weird way, but okay, who could hold that against her? And he is now claiming that she was involved. So this week, her mother, who is Kris Jenner, who you might be familiar with, she manages all of the careers of her daughters, went on to a late night talk show with James Corden, and she decided to take a public lie detector test to determine whether or not it was true that she and her daughter sat down with honchos and released the sex tape so that her daughter could become famous. Here is the clip.
Here we go.
Okay.
Did you help Kim release her sex tape?
So just to kind of cover this guy that does these lie detector tests, it has been proven time after time after time after time that he is a fraud. His lie detector test thing, he fakes it. It's rehearsed. It's pre-done. If you notice, they never show his computer screen to actually show what's going on there, right? He's been doing this for years. He's like someone well known in the industry for doing these lie detector tests, and especially on the fake shows.
True. Of course it's true. Of course it's true.
Of course it's true. Of course it's true. This is not a publicity stunt at all. This isn't. I don't want you to think that Kris Jenner called up her PR agents who are so powerful and basically said, we need to get in front of this narrative that we released the tape. Don't know. Of course it's true. This is obviously a lie detector test on a late night talk show. So, of course it's true, except it's not. So, her doing this obvious, almost a stand-up routine. It's a mockery. It should insult your intelligence to believe that she actually took a lie detector test and determined the results live. So Ray J hears about this, he watches this, and he becomes infuriated. And he goes on Instagram and decides to expose the Kardashian family for being one of the most dishonest families in media. I would actually say the most dishonest family in media. Here is Ray J taking to Instagram.
Got 400,000, just like I got 400,000. We signed the contract the same day. You got the same contract I got, except guess what? You rushed me to sign the contract because your mama was rushing me to sign it. So guess what you did? You signed my deliverables in your handwriting, right? Because you was rushing me. So you signed my deliverables. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother and said, hey, we're going to go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision and then get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
Whoop.
I mean, all I can say to that is, wow.
Whoopsie.
Wow.
Good job, Ray J, for calling that one out. This is what we're hearing from the Kardashians so far. It's been real quiet. Okay. It's kind of crazy how since this has come out, how silent the Kardashian family has been, and I don't even know how to explain how a mother would allow this to happen and would be the mastermind behind this for her own daughter. Like, imagine your own mother literally putting you out there to go do a sex tape. Imagine your mother being like, go ahead, put that ass on out there for the world to see. Let everybody see the cookie. But again, what you guys don't realize is Kim was already making her rounds through the porn industry, going from male porn star to male porn star, trying to get herself known one way or another. She was ready to put that cookie on camera.
Wow. Indisputable, by the way. He's also dropped the handwriting of Kim Kardashian, the 3, I'm holding it up right now, the 3 sex tapes that her and her mother and him decided to choose between. Her mother was so involved. Did you hear him? She was so involved in the details. She wanted to pick which sex tape to release. And then she went to her friends and she sat down with the honchos and she sold her daughter's body
I've never watched Candace Owens, but this is the second video that I've seen where she's been dead on. And when I say she is killing them, she is killing them, killing them. I don't know who you are, Candace, but girl, you getting it.
For fame. Ray J explains, and you can go and you can find these clips online, that this is why they did it. It was the trend. Release a sex tape and you will get some fame. You know, I suppose it started with Pamela and Tommy. Paris Hilton did something similar, and Kim Kardashian and Ray J decided that this would be a good thing to bolster her career, and she went for it. There are really no words that can adequately describe how positively disgusted I am by this story and what this signifies for in terms of the world that we are in today. What this really means, that a mother sat down and decided to sell her daughter's body for fame and money, and she was successful, right? But there are two things here that we need to remember. Not only did she do it, not only should we be completely disgusted by the idea that a mother, I just had a daughter, that a mother would sit down and watch various tapes of her daughter having sex with a boyfriend out of wedlock and then say, let's sell this tape. This is the best one. You look the best in this tape. This will make you the most famous. Not only is that disgusting, but then that her plan worked. Kim Kardashian is a billionaire today. And she's, by the way, still selling sex. I now hold the opinion that Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. And I'm not going to edit this opinion. Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. Her mother is a pimp. Worse than a prostitute, Kim Kardashian is a corpse. She's a body without a soul.
And I'm going to leave that right there. And go ahead and jump in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what I'm looking at. First and foremost, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Like the video if you haven't subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe. Woo! That right there says a lot about, well, the state of the Kardashian family and what they are willing to do and willing to go through just to get some fame. Not only that, I would like people to please pay more attention to why Kanye acts the way Kanye acts. If you don't think he knows that family better than anybody else, something is going to be wrong with you. If he doesn't know that that sex tape was sold, something is going to be wrong with you. Why would I say that? I say that to actually say this. There is a reason Kim is all about throwing her daughter on social media already. There's a reason, okay? If she can make her daughter a young sex symbol, someone that people look up to, especially the way sex is being sold right now. You cannot sit here in any form, fashion, or way and tell me that you don't think sex is being sold. Sex is 100% being sold to the masses right now as we speak. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way to get away from it. And for Kanye to not want his daughter to be plastered all over the internet for the world to see, there's a reason. He has reasonings for the things that he says and the things that he does. You guys can call this man crazy. You can call him all that you want to. He knows more than ever that this family has no problem selling his kids out. He has a reason for it, and he has been standing on that. And y'all been always taking the Kardashians. I understand that y'all are in love with the Kardashian family. Y'all are in love with the Kardashian family for the first time. And I will say thank you, Ray J. For the first time, they have been put on blast for the BS that they have done. If you actually pay attention, they always come out on top. Kim is always the victim. She is literally, literally the epitome of Amber Heard. It sounds like she is the Amber Heard. Think of all the men that she has been with, all the men that she has dealt with, all the men that she can't keep, how the breakups happen, how they always get blamed. She's always the victim. She's always the one getting hurt, and everyone runs to her aid. Oh, Kim. Oh, Kim. Kim, 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 Kim. And then this comes out, and it lets you know, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She is not a victim. Everything that she has been going through, has gone through, and continues to go through is a product of her own environment, a product of exactly what she creates, a product of her BS, and continually acting like a victim. That is always goes back to believe all women. No, that narrative has to quit. She's been throwing Ray J. Ray J used to come over 108th and kick it. Okay. Ray J and my cousin Darren are very close. Okay. Um, we know Mr. Norwood very well. I can pull up. You have been painting this man as in a negative manner for years, and none of it's true. It has never, ever, ever been true. You have thrown him under the bus. You have done so many things to try to make Ray J look like he is the worst of the worst. And at the end of the day, it has all been fake. Fake, 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 and more fake. But because it's the Kardashians, we have always taken your word for it. I can say for the first time, I'm happy that all of this is being exposed and coming out and being shown for exactly what it is, because it's been BS. It's been BS for a long time. Far too many of you guys have been buying into the BS and allowing these situations to happen, which don't benefit anyone other than the Kardashians, and y'all have now made this family a billionaire family. And the crazy part about it is most of you retards are still gonna keep watching the damn show. So it is what it is. I will say this. I had great enjoyment in watching Ray J break everything down and show everyone the truth. For one, uh, part two, I enjoyed very much so. um, is hearing Candace Owens literally go ahead and rip them apart, because at this point, there's not much they're going to be able to do to get themselves out of this situation. Not at all. So, this was fun. Yep. No, yep. This is for the Kardashians. Finally, we might be able to see the fall of I just received a very important email. I'm working on some other business that has nothing to do with this channel. Definitely want to say thank you for tuning in to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey. I'm not gonna scream this to go get him right now because it actually hurts. Again, I got the Rona right now, so the fact that I still have been coming here doing my videos and been doing it like every other day now, throwing them out here, pushing it, trying to stay on excuse me, stay on top of it. Um it's crazy. I'm about to get really busy again, and I know that. So it's time for me to actually just start putting out more content, start pushing this channel a lot more, build this channel back up. I was doing good, and then I stopped. I don't think I'm gonna stop this time. I'm actually having fun, get my mojo back. Here soon, all of this aesthetic is about to change, because I am about to be going into its own suite. So it's about to be cool here. And literally a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks, the game is about to change in a good way. So definitely appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, make sure you hit the notification bell, and I will holler at y'all on